How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a video that I knew I'd probably be making at some point in the future, but I wasn't really expecting it to be so soon, really. So before we get onto the subject matter, a bit of background. So I started this channel originally back in 2019, I think it was, and didn't have any real direction to the channel, but I know I wanted to do something with games. And then I eventually settled on the Switch as a platform because there was no rating system and I saw a lot of shovelware on the Switch, and I wanted to sort of highlight the good games and the bad games and put people off buying the bad ones, so I'd give them enough info to make that decision. The channel's been going on about 3.5 years now, and in this past year we've seen a massive spike in the number of what I like to call scam games. And these are games which often contain fake screenshots and embellished descriptions which don't rightly reflect the game itself. And this all started with a publisher called Midnight Works, but there are now four more publishers on the eShop who have followed suit, those being Insta Marketing and Games, VG Games, Desvault Games, and Go Game Company. With the release of The Last Hope recently, I think people are becoming more aware of this because larger YouTubers like SwitchUp and even Digital Foundry have started creating content around these games, which is really helping to make people more aware of their existence. With that said, though, let's get on to the topic of this video, which is the copyright takedown that I've been sort of sent. Now, I received this email in my inbox yesterday, and I'll just open it up. So it's from YouTube saying a copyright takedown request has been received for your YouTube video. And I don't really know much about takedown requests, but I know that they're different from ID content claims and stuff like that. They have to be manually reviewed by YouTube. And you have to fill out like a form for it and stuff, and then they will investigate it and that. Luckily, going by this, YouTube saw past the bullshit of this one and deemed that the content was protected by fair use. And they let me know that they didn't plan to remove my video at the time. But this is the video in question. It's a video that I put out on Midnight Works, Nintendo's biggest eShop scammers. And in this, basically, I go inform people about who Midnight Works are, a little background info on them, and the types of games they put out, and also a little bit about Insta Marketing game as well. But yeah, that was that. Now, running this one through a translator, all the rest of the details in it are all in Russian, but running it through a translator, we get this. And this is that Russian stuff. This is a response. So they provided the copyright information. Copyright holder is apparently Midnight Works. And then it's this Tanasogolo geezer who's a marketing officer for them. And they tried to put this one through as a copyright claim. And if we scroll down, we can see this was the details. YouTube asked them for details, and they said, instead of being specific about it, they said all our games, and then sent a link to the Nintendo Switch eShop listing containing all of the games and where the content's found throughout the video. YouTube then asked them for a bit more info, and they sent back this. This was what Midnight Works responded with. Good afternoon. Please, yes, let me try to describe a situation that seriously harms our company, violates our privacy, and makes us look bad. We are currently helping developers to publish their games on Nintendo's platform on mutually beneficial terms. Due to the publication of this video, developers are refusing to work with us as we as a company will suffer losses. This video contains false and defamatory statements about our company that seriously discredits our reputation and causes irreparable damage. Our games are published in accordance with the requirements of the site, meaning the eShop, I suppose, and what Nintendo deem is accurate or whatever. And we pass moderation without problems. This video creates a distorted image of us and our activities, putting us in a negative light in front of potential customers and partners. This is contrary to our efforts to build trust and maintain a good business reputation. We are not a large company. That's debatable. And such videos are too critical to our ability to operate, and we therefore compel you to request to take immediate action and investigate this matter, followed by the removal of this video. So YouTube are gone, we would need more time to investigate this. And then finally we go down and YouTube go, thank you for your response. We've reviewed it and added the information. Request denied. We still have concerns that your copyright infringement notice for the video is invalid. This content will not be removed from YouTube. So that's the whole thing with the copyright side of stuff. Now, this is quite clearly not a copyright issue, and it's essentially Midnight Works trying to swing the big dick about, and because they don't like the content that I've put out on them, they feel like it's hurting their image and potentially the profits. But in my mind, they've only got themselves to blame for this. If they weren't publishing scam games and the shit like that, there wouldn't be an issue and I wouldn't be making this content. And it's not aimed at directly at them. The videos are designed to inform and humour people and just highlight exactly what these guys are doing. I have to admit though, I did expect something like this to happen. Like I said, I've had hundreds of comments on my video from people saying that I've saved them money from not buying these games. But I feel like the real reason that this has happened now is because recently Midnight Works have been offering to publish games for small indie developers. And after seeing my video, these indie developers have contacted me directly to ask my opinion on a matter. Now, I've of course said, recommended they stay away from them because of what they publish and the types of games they publish and stuff. And I feel like it may be dangerous for them to get involved with them, or do you know what I mean? They may not be getting the deal that they think they're getting with it, and it may not help them. It may give them money in the short term, but not help them in the long term. Which I assume they've done, and that's why Midnight Works have got wind of this and are not happy bunnies about it. I also found out that they've been sending out supposed collaboration opportunities to content creators and I don't know, other YouTubers. And Alex over at Switch Corner actually received one of these emails. But reading between the lines, it doesn't really seem like it's not like sponsored content. It's like they're essentially attempting to pay for reviews, which is different to sponsored content. But yeah. I mean, Alex can probably explain that more clearly. Now, a while back, I saw that Asmongold had put out a video on another small YouTuber who was receiving the same kind of abuse from someone, and they had criticised this person, and then that person had then hit back at them with takedown requests and stuff, and tried to take down the videos. And although in this instance YouTube have concluded that this takedown request is bogus and ruled it in my favour, I expect Midnight Works will be seething about it, so I expect there'll be a lot more to come and probably more takedown requests. Abuse like this though can be really damaging to a channel and the creator themselves, because if more copyright strikes and takedowns are submitted and YouTube rules it in their favour, then they could lead to copyright strikes, and then 3 strikes and YouTube channel is gone. It's terminated, deleted permanently. So I'm well aware of the danger that I'm potentially facing with the content I put out. And for many people, receiving an email like this could potentially scare them away from making further content on the topic. And I think this is exactly what Midnight Works wants. They want me to stop making content. They want to silence me, and no doubt others like me. So if you're watching this switch up, prepare yourselves. But Midnight Works, let me make something blatantly clear. your fraudulent copyright claims aren't going to scare me off or stop me from creating this kind of content. Quite the opposite, in fact. Your attempts to silence me have basically just stoked a fire now. And over the upcoming months, I plan on covering off all of your games in great detail and tearing each and every one of them a new arsehole and exposing your shameless attempts to con people through fake eShop listings. But I'll be showing people exactly what they're getting with your games. So yeah, watch this space. I'm coming for you and others like you. So thanks for that. You've just spurred me on a little bit and encouraged me to keep making content like this. Now, this is, of course, a dangerous game that I'm playing, and if there's any attorneys out there or lawyers watching, I may very well need your help in future if things escalate. But to you, the viewers, you can also help me out by getting the word out there on this, about these games and about the shit that you're trying to pull with me. And hopefully we can put the shits up Midnight Works and bat off any of the bullshit that they try to pull. That's about it really for this video. Hopefully this has shown even more why we need to fight back against them, and if anybody else has had takedown requests and stuff, I'd love to hear from you, so please let me know in the comments, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on this just in general. What do you think about what has happened here? And if you've played the games, what did you think of them? Do you think I'm right to keep making content on them? Do you think what I've put out in my videos, if you've seen any of them, is accurate and correct? I'd like to know your opinions on that too. But yeah, that's it for this video. Interesting times, and we'll see where we go from here. But thanks everyone, thanks for the support I've had ongoing, support from people watching the content and the appreciation I've got. I appreciate you watching. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Take it easy everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.